Welcome, welcome. Let us know your name, city, and state.
Shelley Jasper, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Welcome.
Ricardo, Oakland, Berkeley, California.
And Valerie. Same.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, everyone, to our BornCEO Leadership Academy. This is episode 8 of BornCEO Leadership Academy. Super excited for tonight. We just wrapped up a series going through my first book in the BornCEO series, Born to Rule: 7 Steps to Claiming Your Freedom and Living Your Purpose. And it was powerful, the stories, the breakthroughs that people are having in their lives and in their leadership. And so tonight is going to be, we're going into actually a new series on a topic I call Mind Your Business. M-I-N-E, Mind Your Business. And so as we get started, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Grab a notepad and a pen and get ready for some profound leadership development this evening, because some of you all are here and maybe you're in business for yourself and you're wanting to take your business to the next level. Some of you are here and you want to discover your purpose, discover your gift, and break through whatever barriers are keeping you from becoming that leader you were born to be and doing what you were born to do. Some of you are just here to take your lives to the next level. And how many know the thing that all 3 of those scenarios have in common is leadership? Is leadership. How we approach our leadership. Whether we develop or not, or whether we stay the same, how we see ourselves, all of that is about true leadership. And in all of my journey of life, my journey of struggles, of successes, of learning from myself and my journey, learning from others, learning from my spiritual values, learning from business, I don't disagree with John C. Maxwell when he says everything rises and falls on leadership. But for me, leadership starts with identity. Leadership starts with identity. How do I see myself? Many of you, if you're going through the book series, the Born to Rule, you know my story. And that was by the time I was 6 years old, I didn't want to be alive because of how I saw myself. My identity was off. What I believed about who I was wasn't true. I was believing lies about myself. The way I saw myself was of very little importance in this world, was of very little worth in this world, was of very little value in this world. And if we don't see ourselves as the person of value that we were born to be, we will never function in the level of leadership that we're born to operate in. How many have found that to be true? And so tonight's going to be a very special topic, but before I go too far into our discussion this evening, we always like to start off with our BornCEO introduction. And I've tweaked it a bit to align the message even more clearly. And so for those who are joining us for the first time, I want everybody to imagine, and those who are returning as well, Imagine you have complete time and financial freedom. Even more clearly than ever before. Your life, you're set. You're set for life. Your family's taken care of. Your bills are taken care of, whether you work or not. You don't even have to work and your bills are paid. Your family's taken care of. You're already living your best life. If you want to travel, you're already traveling. You're already able to do all of those things. But now you're focused on your higher purpose in life. The question is, if you could only do one thing to make a positive impact in this world, what would that one thing be that you would dedicate your life to? What problem would you be solving, and who would you be serving? So when we get to question number 2, my ultimate mission, that's the question I want you to fill in the blank. What do you see? What comes up for you? And the more you ask it, the more clear it'll get. So don't worry about what the first answer is. The next time you answer, it'll be even more clear. And the next time, even more clear. And at some point, you're going to get to a space that says, OMG, I found that place that I was meant for. I found the domain that I was born to rule. I found my purpose. I found my assignment. That is the essence of BornCEO Leadership Academy. And so the first question you want to answer, well, the first sentence is, and I'll kick us off, that I'm the born CEO of my gift. So we'll start with that. Your name, and I'm the born CEO of my gift, my ultimate mission, my goal this year, and then once again, your name. You're just going to fill in these blanks with the 4 sentences. We're going to go around to everybody and have you unmute and share. But let me start us off. My name is Coach Fard Bell, and I am the born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is for billions of people to discover their gift, overcome their limiting beliefs, serve their gift to the world, and become the leaders they were born to be. My goal this year is to empower a dozen more families to become financially independent so their time is free to pursue their calling. And once again, my name is Coach Fard Bell, and I am the born CEO of my gift. Who's next?
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, make some noise. Unmute, make some noise. Woo-hoo!
Woohoo!
Who's next?
Woo-hoo!
My name is Valerie Ostrom Clark, and I'm the born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is to travel in jungles and places where there are animals, wildlife, and plants that are often limited to most people's knowledge, and to take pictures and write stories to educate people on the importance of these animals and these plants. And my goal this year is to find a tropical place where I can reside with my husband, and we can start photographing these animals and educating people on their value. Once again, my name is Valerie Ostrom Clark, and I'm the born CEO of my gift.
Unmute, make some noise. Everybody. Who's next? Go ahead, Ms. Jasper.
Hi, my name is Shelly Jasper, and I'm the born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is to open up a place called Divine Angels for aged out foster kids. My goal this year is to find a large enough property and to get down to the nitty gritty and see what I need to do to open this up and get it started. Once again, my name is Shelly Jasper, and I'm the born CEO of my gift.
Awesome.
Woo!
Woo-hoo!
All right, who's next?
Okay, I'll go next. My name is Tawan Monroe, and I am the born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is to open a nonprofit for veterans. My goal this year is to reach the top level of my company and to help 5 families achieve the same goal. Once again, my name is Tawan Monroe, and I am the born CEO of my gift.
Make some noise, everybody.
Woo!
Welcome, welcome. Yes, we
My-
got brothers coming in here. We're getting some balance, some more testosterone to go with the estrogen in the room.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on
Yes,
now.
sir.
I love it. I love it. The kings and the queens united. Who's next? Take it away, Miss Kramer.
Hi, my name is Rachel Kramer, and I am the born CEO of My Gift. And my ultimate mission is to serve others with this reliable, affordable service. And my goal this year is to be the next ring earner. Once again, my name is Rachel Kramer, and I am the born CEO of My Gift.
All right, make some noise.
Right.
And for those who are in business, keep in mind that people are here from different backgrounds, different walks of life, so they don't know what that means. So keep that in mind as you all are saying your mission. Be clear about what is your ultimate mission, who are you helping, and what problem are you solving. All right, keep it going. Who's next?
My name is Ricardo Clark, and I am the born CEO of My Gift. And my ultimate mission is to support my wife, Valerie Ostrom Clark, in all the areas that she spoke of, like with the wildlife, that traveling to take the pictures and continue writing stories about these animals and giving them a voice in the minds of people that are unfamiliar with them. For example, like lots of folks, not lots, but some folks are scared of snakes and different animals that we have photographed in the wild. And we just want to make sure they are treated without fear and given a chance to live. And my goal this year is to, my wife and I, we're not competing, but I, for once, want to be able to outdo her in something. And my goal this year is to I was going to say performance club qualify the rest of the year, but coach said that some people are here and are not unfamiliar with our business. But I just want
So you want to
make
achieve a
something
consistency bonus in your business, or you want to achieve a new level in your business.
Yes, I would love to achieve a new level, and I know I'm gonna have to change and get better. And once again, my name is Ricardo Clark, and I'm the born CEO of My Gift.
Awesome. Make some noise, everybody. Woo!
Ooh, I'll go
Awesome.
next.
Yes.
Hey, Coach, how you
Take it away.
doing?
Hey,
Okay,
Coach Deb in the house. Hey, sister.
yes, I made it. All right, my name is Coach Deb DeFlormont. I'm the born CEO of My Gift. My ultimate mission is to master the NEPQ selling cycle, and my goal this year is to purchase my house. Once again, my name is Coach Deb DeFlormont, and I'm the born CEO of My Gift.
Woo! All right, Coach Deb, I'm gonna go deeper with you though.
I knew you was gonna do this.
So for number 2, everybody, for number 2,
Mhm.
I want you to imagine your business, your career is already successful.
Okay.
What are you now doing? What's your mission in life because of your business success, your career success, is what I'm looking for in question number 2. Question number 3 can be a business goal this year. But question number 2 is how are you impacting the world as a result of your success in life, in business and career? So what's number 2 for you, Coach Deb?
All right. So then it would be like,
And go ahead and say
em-
it. Go ahead and do number
okay.
2 again. No, go ahead and
Okay.
do the whole thing again for us.
Oh man. All right.
Y'all,
My name is Coach
she's
Deb.
she's alumni, y'all. So I'm picking on her.
My name is Coach Deb, and I'm the Born CEO of My Gift. My ultimate mission is to empower young women and just kind of, I guess, allow them to not make some mistakes that I made early in my life, have that mentor. And my ultimate goal is to purchase my first house this year. And once again, my name is Coach Deb DeFloremont, and I'm the Born CEO of My Gift.
Unmute, make some noise.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about right there. So yeah, hopefully that's more clear. Like what as a result of your success, and for those in business, some of you are in business and you're like, okay, what does this stuff have to do with my business? See, this is the stuff that pulls you in business. When you got a vision and a purpose beyond when you allow your life's purpose to drive and fuel your business, it helps you realize why you must succeed. For example, I used to play small in my business and go, you know what, I just settle for some goals to help pay my bills. But when I tapped into my purpose and put my purpose before my business, my vision before my purpose said, wait a minute, you need millions of dollars to do what you were put here to do. So why are you playing small in a business that God has given you to produce millions, but you're treating it like it's a 5-figure or 6-figure side thing? And that changed the game for me. And so how many feeling what I'm talking about? Put a number 1 in the chat. If you can feel what I'm saying, you can relate to what I'm saying, that you got a calling. There's something you truly want to do in this world that is bigger than probably what you've been settling for. And when you tap into your ultimate mission in life and allow that to drive your career, drive your business, drive what you're producing, then it's a whole nother ball game. And you start breaking the chains of mediocrity in everything you touch because you're doing it for a greater purpose. How many understand now what we're getting at up in here with BornCEO Leadership Academy? All right, who's next? Jump
Yes,
right
sir.
in. And if you feel like, oh man, now you say it that way, I want to go
Hi,
again.
Coach.
Now, go ahead, Ms. White, take it away. Welcome.
Hi. Okay. My name is Coach Lady P, and I am the Born CEO. Let me start all over. Okay, let's try this again. My name is Coach Lady Platinum, and I am a Born CEO of My Gift. My ultimate mission is to help my team to grow and believe that they can achieve and become whatever it is they put their minds and their hearts and soul to. And each year they will become higher and higher in that strive. My goal this year is to become a 6-figure income and to begin the process of building the home, my dream home that I have written down on paper, so that way whenever Coach Bell and all the rest of the people are ready to come to Austin, Texas and want to be a part of a big organization, they will be able to stay at my house and not have to pay for a hotel because it's going to be laid out. And the contractors
Number
in
4.
them
Number
will
4.
have to pay me to have that home built because it would be like no other. Once again, my name is Coach Lady Platinum, and I am a Born CEO of My Gift.
Unmute, make some noise, everybody. Woo, woo,
Woo!
Woohoo!
All right, who's next? If you haven't gone yet, it's your turn. Miss Faith?
Is it my turn? Because I wasn't ready. Okay. My name is Faith Abraham, and I'm the Born CEO of My Gift. My ultimate mission is to deal hope to those that are voiceless by creating a platform where they can overcome their limiting beliefs, and the things that are holding them back, and live the mission that God has purposed them for. And my goal this year is to develop my communications platform so that I will be able to mass communicate with my future constituency and begin to build a platform for making the hope dealer a reality. And so once again, my name is Faith Abraham, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift.
Woo!
Okay. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome. Who's next? Jump right in. 4 short sentences. And when you get to number 2, think beyond your career, your business. What is the ultimate impact you want to make in this world as a result of your success in career or business? Who's next?
I'll go.
Take it away, my friend.
My name is Evelyn Gavino, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is to establish that center for divorced women where they can be confident again, supported and surrounded by women to help them in their new journey. And my goal this year is to earn that income so that I don't need to rent out that guest room anymore. Once again, my name is Evelyn Gavino, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift.
Unmute, make some noise. Woo woo!
Woo, Evelyn!
Woo woo! All right, who hasn't gone yet? It's your turn. Take it away, Ms. Foster.
My name is Tawana Foster, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift. My ultimate goal, mission is to be a resource person for the youth and senior citizens of what is available to them to make their life a little more easier. My goal is to start working on it. Again, my name is Tawana Foster, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift.
Unmute, make some noise.
Tawana!
All right. Mr. Williamson, are you able to unmute? Who's next? There you are. I think you're unmuted. Can we hear you? There you are. Say something, Mr. Williamson. All right, you just muted. Whatever you just clicked. There you go.
Can I go to say?
We should be able to hear you now, Mr. Williamson. Okay, you sound far away, but I hear you a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. You sound great.
Is that it?
Yes, sir. Do you see the 4 sentences here?
Okay.
So when you get to number 2, we're asking about beyond your business success and your career success, what's your mission in life to impact the world? Like, what's your ultimate mission? How do you want to impact the world? And just give us 1 sentence on each of the 4. Fill in the blanks, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
My name is Coach Lucius Williamson. I'm the Born CEO of my gift. My ultimate mission is teaching future generations how to manage money. And my goal this year is to be debt-free. Once again, my name is Coach Lucius Williamson, and I'm the Born CEO of my gift.
Make some noise, everybody. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Welcome, welcome. And if you all are joining us, if you're watching virtually and you want to jump on here with us live, go to bclazoom.com. BCLA, like Born CEO Leadership Academy. That's bclazoom.com. And you can jump on here with us live. Tonight, we're going into a new series I call Mine Your Business. Mine, M-I-N-E. mind your business. What do you think about when you think about the word mining, like gold mining, diamond mining? What is that? Tell me what comes to your mind as you hear that word, that process of mining. What is it about? What is it for? Let's talk about that before we jump right in.
Yeah, for me, when I hear mine, I think of going into a territory and pulling out the value, bringing out the value to share with those who can benefit from that value.
Ooh, that's good right there. Put some fire in the chat. Who else? What comes to mind when you think of mining? Gold mine, diamond mine, mining. Um,
Being being
go ahead.
intentional.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Elaborate.
oh yeah, just being intentional. Like you can't haphazardly just go mining, right? You got to have a plan, be intentional.
That's good. That's good. What is mining? Why do you mine? What's the purpose of mining? Who else? Talk to us.
Hard work, discovering,
Is that Ms. Kramer?
hard work and discovering.
Hard work and discovering something. Okay.
Going deep.
Mm, going deep. I love it. Who else? Mining.
What about taking care and time and consistency to get those diamonds?
Taking care and time and consistency to get.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I see you. Go ahead. What diamond?
Taking care with the mind so that you can get yourself together to get those diamonds.
To get those diamonds. Wow. Taking
Yes.
care of your mind so you can be in the right place to find the diamonds. I like where this is going. Keep going. Who's next? What comes to your?
It to my mind, it comes like that I would need to have somebody that knew what they were doing, that knew about mining, so that I could maybe duplicate the benefits of their knowledge.
Mm.
Not quitting till you reach. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Having
Oh, go ahead.
a map or a roadmap that others who have been successful have done.
Okay. Having a roadmap from those successful. Okay. Mr. Monroe?
Well, for me and my business, like every business has an inventory, right? So with my business, my inventory is people. So with that, those people are the diamonds. So mining for me is contacting and inviting. And through that contacting and inviting, you will find the right people. And through those people, you can personally develop them and smooth those rough edges that they have that's stopping them from living their best life so that they can shine and also be a beacon of light for others. So that duplication of mining, that's what that is to me.
Ooh,
Like that.
I love it. All right. Anybody else? What comes to your mind when it comes to mining? Mining.
Like system driven, just the process alone,
Go ahead, elaborate.
just the process of the system, going through the system from the very beginning, seeking, looking, knocking, having the door open, and processing. From discovery to processing.
The process of mining. Okay, I love it. I love it. Anybody else?
Yes, the patience to go through the mining process, just keeping doing it every day, knowing that one day you'll get to that diamond, just that consistent. Just doing it, right? Whether you get anything or nothing on that day, just come back the following day and just keep doing it.
Being faithful to the process. All
You
right.
know, you
Go
know
ahead.
what? She just made me think of something. But doing it with the same enthusiasm, like you know what I mean? You're not losing your energy. You're not using your zest for the quest, I guess, you know?
I like that. Don't lose your zest for the quest. Anybody else?
Something just came to me, backtracking a little bit. When you think about the gold mining story, and this is something that just kind of a revelation I just gained was that um sometimes the mining story isn't about the gold. And I think about it, think it's the Levi Jean Company, how they weren't getting the gold, but in the meantime, they discovered how they could serve in a more tremendous capacity. So they began the mining process with one outcome in mind, but in the midst of the process, they found a greater purpose. And that greater purpose brought them perpetual wealth. That just kind of dawned on me.
That's powerful. Oh, this is so juicy. Anybody else? What comes to mind for mine? Anything for us, Mr. Williamson? Anybody else?
Well, like everybody said, there's the commitment, the determination, understanding that it is a process and it will take time, but you're committed to the discovery.
I love it. I love it. Put up some fire for all the comments in the chat. And the reason why this is the topic tonight, Mind Your Business, is because my next book is about mind your business. And it's about keys for discovering your gift and turning 10 to 15 hours a week into a six-figure side gig. It's about freedom and purpose. How many believe in freedom and purpose?
And
Like
he's up here
you got a
talking.
purpose that you want to
A
achieve,
book he's writing.
and in the process, you want to be free to do what you were born to do, to be who you were born to be, and live the way you were born to live. And so let me share one of the most profound quotes from one of my ultimate mentors, Dr. Miles Monroe. And here's what he reminds us. He said, the graveyard is the richest place on the surface of the earth, because there you will see the books that were never published, ideas that were never harnessed, songs that were never sung, and drama pieces that were never acted. The graveyard. Because so many people go to the grave and never discover the gift that they were born to serve. Or if they've discovered the gift, they never got around to serving their gift in this world. And that is a travesty. I believe that you are the born CEO of your gift. There's a problem in this world that you were born to solve in this generation. Your gift is your solution to the problem that you were born to solve in this world. And that gift is your business. That gift is a part of your purpose. And that gift is your business. So when we mind your business, part of that process is discovering the gift that you were born to serve in this world, and then delivering that gift in this world. And the play on words is, as you mine, M-I-N-E, your business and discover your gift, but you M-I-N-D, mind your business and actually focus on it, all the resources you will ever need are hiding behind your gift. All the resources you will ever need are hiding behind your gift? How many of you all are in business, and you see some of the people that are doing really, really well in business? They've branded themselves personally in such a way that they have a huge following. They've become an influencer on social media. How many of you could make a greater impact on your business if you had a large following of people, a greater following, a greater impact, right? How many have ever struggled to figure out what is your brand about? What is your brand? What is anybody other than me ever struggled to figure out your brand? How do I brand myself? What is my message? How many ever struggled to figure out your gift? Like, what is my gift? What is my purpose? Right? And what's happening for me is the more I go into this topic of mining my business, the more I realize that my gift is the answer to so many of those questions. My gift was the answer to part of my self-worth issues. When I didn't want to be alive by the age of 6 years old, it's because I did not know my worth. I didn't know that I was important. I didn't know there was something important I was put here to do. I didn't know that my true gift was God's solution to a problem in this world. And so I walked around as one who didn't know who I was. I was timid. I was shy, on top of being an introvert. I didn't speak at home. Some of you were on here a couple weeks ago, and my older sister was live, and she's like, yeah, she used to have to speak for me at home because I didn't even talk at my own house with my own family. The idea of public speaking was absolutely out of the picture for me. Standing up to speak on anything was out of the picture for me because I did not understand my identity. I didn't understand my worth. I didn't understand my gift. When it comes to branding myself, what do I want to be known for? I've often struggled with that. Do I want to be known for one of the products that I offer? Yeah, that would be nice, but that doesn't speak to the essence of who I truly am. That's my business brand, but that's not necessarily my personal brand. But when I found out that when I got in touch with my personal brand, which is about my gift, which is about my purpose, which is about my message, and I gave myself permission to brand myself for my gift, to brand myself, to create my personal brand in life, all of a sudden, my network started to open up. Opportunities started to open up. Doors started to open up. Relationships started to open up. And even more people that I can serve with my businesses started to open up for me when I put my personal brand in front of my business brand. There's a passage that says, your gift will make room for you and set you before kings. What is your gift? What is your gift? Let me pause right here. What is landing on you so far in this conversation? What is landing on you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Let's talk about it. Mr. Monroe.
For me, it's simple, one word: servitude. I served my country for 10 years in the Army and the Marines. And when I got out, I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, Major Payne, when he got out of the military and he tore up his hotel because he had an identity crisis, and all he knew is to be a soldier. And, I remember his colonel said, he said, it's got to be somebody needs some killing. He's like, no, I'm sorry, you killed everybody. We got to let you go. So he tore up his hotel because he said, now I have to get a job. And, he had a passion for serving his country. And when he got out, he didn't know what that looked like or felt like, or, how was he going to function in the civilian sector again because he only knew one thing, it was just serving his country and being a soldier. So for me, it's just servitude. You know, I found another way to serve my country outside of the uniform. So for me, and that one word is just servitude.
Woo! Powerful. Show them some love in the chats. Powerful, powerful analogy. And that's so true. How many have seen this either in your personal life or elsewhere, where sometimes we can place our identity so much in a career, we can place our identity in a relationship, we can place our identity in a specific role that we have. Sometimes it could be our role in a relationship, sometimes it could be our role as a parent, and our identity is in that role. And then when the child is out of the house, there's an identity crisis. Or we place our identity in a role in a career. And if that role changes, we have that identity crisis. Sometimes it's a role in business. And if we placed our identity specifically in that role and it changes, we can have an identity crisis. So powerful. And so part of the Born CEO message is to place your identity in the right place, to really seek, who am I truly born to be? Who was I born to be? What was I born to do? And when we place our identity in the right place where it truly belongs, it doesn't matter what role we play. We have thousands of different roles we can play, but our identity needs to be intact no matter what role we play. We can bring who we truly are into whatever it is that we do when we have a healthy identity that's founded in the right place. Who else? What is coming up for you on this topic of that we're discussing? What's coming up for you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
I would say public servant, kind of similar to Taiwan.
What about it?
It's just, I'm placed here. I have a purpose. I may not know what my purpose is yet, but I know I have a purpose because I should have died 6 other times in 6 other events in my life, but obviously there's a purpose for me here. So I am just here to serve.
This is so good. I love it. I want to encourage those who are trying to figure out your purpose. This is a big part of my journey. And there were some things that helped me in the journey that I write about in that first book, Born to Rule. And some of those resources, one of them is a book called Purpose Driven Life. Purpose Driven Life. I highly recommend it. It was a major help for me. In that book, Rick Warren speaks about 5 areas to look at that help you figure out how are you uniquely shaped. Sometimes the easiest way to discover the purpose of something is to figure out how it's designed to function. You can look at how something is designed to function and it will give you clues as to what it's designed to do. And that's the essence of what purpose is. The 5 areas that he lays out in the book Purpose Driven Life is an acronym that spells out the word SHAPE, SHAPE. The S stands for spiritual gifts. There are certain spiritual gifts that we've been given that give us some clues as to what we were born to do, the role that we were born to play. The H in SHAPE stands for heart, as in passion. As you do soul searching and discover what it is that you're passionate about in this world, it can give you some clues. For me, when I look at the world and I was praying about what it is that I was put here to do, what is I created to do? Number one, for me, spiritually, I realized nobody could give me answers to what I was born to do if they didn't create me to begin with. And so the first reason I was confused about my purpose is because I was asking everybody else except the one who gave me my purpose. And when I started seeking spiritually, what did you create me to do? And I started to get answers and clarity behind it. It started to make sense. that there's no way I could understand my purpose without tapping into the purpose giver. And so the H, when I think about passion, there's certain things in this world that frustrate me. And some things I look at the world, I'm like, that's got to change. And it doesn't frustrate other people the way it frustrates me. There's certain things I hate when I look in the world. I hate seeing this happen. I hate what's going on. And I love what is happening here. I love the opposite of that. That's passion. It's like a combination of love and hate. And for me, I believe that when God looks at the world and there's certain things that he wants to change in this world, he places a piece of that in each and every one of us. And we find ourselves upset with the same cause. That's one of those clues as to what it is that we're uniquely shaped to do. There's a reason why it bothers you more than it bothers other people, because perhaps you were the one born to do something about it. That's the H. The A in shape, it stands for abilities. There's certain natural abilities that we've been given, certain things that you're just naturally good at. And you may take it for granted, which is very common when you're naturally good at something. We kind of think, you know, it's no big deal. Everybody's good at that, right? No. But when somebody else experiences that thing that you're good at, and they come to you and they're like, people tend to come to you for that thing over and over again, you think it's no big deal. But for the other person, it is a major deal. They're astonished by how are you able to do that? How are you able to think like that? It's a natural ability that you've been given. And some of those abilities that you've been given are a clue to what it is that you were born to do, what your purpose is, your role is, your function is, how you're uniquely designed. The P in shape stands for personality. And this was major for me. The P, personality. One of my favorite personality assessments is the Myers-Briggs assessment. Myers-Briggs. There's a website you can go to for free. The number 16, and the website is 16personalities.com. 16personalities.com. When you take the assessment, I always encourage people to answer the questions based on who you are by nature, like who you were, not necessarily some of the things you've learned or the way you've learned to be. For example, I've learned to be more extroverted. I've learned to do extroverted type things. But my nature is introverted. I've always been an introvert. I'm still an introvert, even though I behave in extroverted ways like I'm doing right now. I'm still an introvert at my core. So if I answer the questions based on learned behaviors, it's going to tell me my personality type is different than my natural personality type. So keep that in mind when you take the assessment. Try to think, uh, go back to who you are by nature. Who were you always by nature before you started learning to be a certain way? But there's 16 personalities, and that God created. And there's really four major groups. But when you understand your unique personality, it's going to give you four key letters. And when I took the personality assessment, I was blown away when I understood how I'm uniquely designed. One, I found out there's only like 3% of the population, 2 to 3%, that have my personality type, which is INTP. And two, people with my personality type tend to be nerds. We're nerds. We're solving a problem. We're making things more efficient. We are the Einstein types. We're in our minds, in our heads, very detached from the physical world around us. You know, we're gonna have the messy desks typically. Like our inner world is more real to us than the outer world. I didn't know that that was a part of the way God created me. So I used to criticize my own characteristics because I did not understand that there's a reason that I had the personality type that I've been given. There's a reason that I was unique. There's a reason people didn't understand me, because my personality type is connected to what I was born to do. So your personality is very important to get to understand you. And then finally, the E in shape is experience. Sometimes the things that we've experienced in life help shine a light on who we were born to be. the leader we were born to be, some of those very experiences that I went through, I would not understand my purpose had I not gone through those certain experiences. In fact, some of my experiences in life were related to pain, even trauma. Some of the things I experienced with my family, with my parents. But I've come to believe that I have been given the perfect parents for what I was born to be. It doesn't mean they were perfect people. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. My parents, they didn't have perfect parents. But the parents that I was born to were the perfect parents for me to discover who I was born to be. And so, what are your experiences in life that may give you some clues as to what you were born to do? So, amazing book. I highly recommend it. Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. It was one of the resources that was of major value to me in starting to put together some of the pieces of my life puzzle. Miss Jasper, I saw you put up an emoji a moment ago. What's landing on you all? I keep muting some of you all because there's some background noise. But what's landing on you right now? Go ahead and unmute. What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
Wow. I've been trying to figure out what my purpose is. And with me being stricken with cancer again and having so many people calling out to me, I think that I'm been praying for God to make me a vessel. And he's making me a vessel because now I have more support groups that they're calling me for to come out. And I am such an introvert. I could sit here and be as quiet as a mouse, listen to music, listen to you guys, but they're wanting me to go speak and tell them how I get up every day, no matter how sick I am. But I keep telling them I pray every day for God to get me up out of my bed to help other people. And he puts people in my life. But boy, he is slamming me with people now. So I just downloaded that book and I'm going to start reading it when I get off this phone tonight.
Awesome, awesome. We'll put up some hearts for Shelly Jasper. This is powerful. This is transformational. And for those who are joining us for the first time, my big emphasis here at Born CEO Leadership Academy is my nonprofit. And so every Monday night, this is where I get to mentor and pour into people and pull out of people. And so for those that are, some of you know me as a business coach, as a business leader, and that's why you came here. I have business coaching resources. Reach out to me for that. And I share some of those things here as well. But my primary purpose here with BornCEO Leadership Academy is to speak to the leader in you. Because how many know when you tap into the leader you were born to be, then everything else rises along with your identity. Everything rises when you step up as how you see yourself as a leader, how you see your importance in this world, the gift that you have in this world. When you align with your creator and what you were created to do and what you were created to be, that overflows into your business, into your career, into your life, into your family, into your community. Everything starts to it's a trickle down effect to everything when we step up. I can receive. How many would love to have Oprah Winfrey's billions of dollars, her $1 billion business, right? That would be nice, right? Or Richard Branson's $1 billion business. The only problem with having somebody's $1 billion business is that we are still the person we were before we got the $1 billion business. So just because I have a $1 billion business does not mean I am the billionaire who can steward that level of success yet. Otherwise, I would already be at that level of success. So to seek to have something more than I've become is just a setup for me to lose the thing that I have because I haven't become the person who's capable of managing that yet. So leadership development is the process of becoming the leader we were born to be. And as we become who we were born to be, we can be entrusted with greater levels of management, of resources to manage. Am I talking to somebody yet other than myself?
Yes.
I'm glad I showed
You're
up.
talking to me.
Coach Deb, talk to me.
Yes.
And everything was heavy. Well, I'll just start with the last comment. And, a lot of times we see people that win the lottery, but they never grew to that level to be able to hold on to that money. So before they know it, they broke again. When you spoke about shape, I remember in my business, I was having difficulty. It was new and then my coach said to me, work in your strength. And that was easy. I was like, oh my God, why didn't you tell me this before? And I said, well, what do I know? I know how to connect to people. I know how to wow people with customer service. And that was the turning point in my business. And then lastly, Miss Shelley, my heart goes out to you. I lost my mom through cancer, and it was only 3 months. So God's given you another chance to help and serve other people. Okay? So my heart goes out to you.
I love it. Put up some love in the chat, y'all. This is big stuff. What's landing on you? Don't be shy in here. This is where we all grow from each other. And go ahead and unmute. Mr. Monroe, you able to unmute?
Yeah, this brought me back to what Brian Carruthers used to say all the time: money like water seeps to its lowest level. So in order to have the millions or the 6, 7, 8 figure income, you have to grow into that person, because it could easily slip through your hands if you don't have the mindset to manage it, like you said.
Woo!
With me, I like to think about, if I had $1 billion, I would be one of the most helpful people on this planet, because there are so many areas that are overlooked and overshadowed when it comes to people that really that truly need the help, and they don't have access to it. And the first thing that comes to my mind is the homeless veterans. Just the homeless in general. We have all of this land, unbarren land, undeveloped land in this country, and none of it is really being used to help people that need a roof over their head. And every election year, we get, we're sought out the most to keep people in office who don't really care about the people in this country. So that's my take on that.
I'm so glad you said that. This is so big. I'm going to issue a challenge to everybody. And here's my challenge to everybody. Stop relying on the government to do what we were born to do. Stop relying on politicians to do what we were put here to do something about. Stop relying on other people to do what we were put here to do something about. That's a part of this BornCEO challenge, for us to become the leader. The leader that we're waiting to show up and do something to solve the problem is looking at you in the mirror. Who's next?
Yeah,
What's
Coach.
you?
Coach. Yeah, Coach. This is Jerry Donnelly calling from Indianapolis, North Carolina, and I had invited. He may speak up for himself, Quinn Harris from Georgia. But one thing that really sunk into me in life: mission before commission. The mission before commission, because sometimes in the Bible, I heard Minister Farrakhan say the coin is in the fish's mouth, but sometimes we want to get the coin before we get the fish. You get the fish, you got the coin. So that there just stuck on me. The mission before the commission.
It's big. The mission comes before the commission. Sometimes we're focused on the money, we're focused on the results, we're focused on the fruit. But the mission, it comes with the territory. In fact, that's the hard way, y'all. That's the hard way. That's the hard way, focusing on the outcome, but it's natural byproduct of when you align with your mission, when you align with your divine mission, your assignment, your calling, and you place that mission before the fruits, before the money, it comes with the money already. It comes with it. Money chases you. How many ready for money and resources to chase you instead of you
Yes,
having to chase money. Don't buy into
yes.
that counterfeit principle of get rich or die trying. I don't know who sold you on that mindset. That's not how sustainable success works. That's not how lasting success works. We don't have to chase money. That's a lie from the pits of hell. When we align with the right principles, money follows, resources follow, connections follow. So when we step out of alignment, then we've got to do all the heavy lifting that wasn't designed for us in the first place. It's when we're not in alignment that we have to force things to happen. We have to make things happen because we're out of alignment. And the cost of being out of alignment is all of that frustration, all of that stress, all of that burden, all of that force. And then what do we have to show for it afterwards? Poor health, poor values, everything just gets out of sync because we're out of sync. So when we get ourselves back into alignment with whose we are and who we are and what we're put here to do, everything else is added to us with ease, as my friend Nancy would say, with ease and grace. It just flows. Come on now, somebody. Who's next? What's landing on you? Don't be shy. If you're feeling something, thinking something, share it because it'll be a blessing to somebody else. Clarks?
I hope my friend Quinn speaks up. Say hello, Quinn.
I just came off the mic. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mr. Harris, welcome. Where you
Thank
joining
you,
us from?
thank you. I'm in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
All right, talk to us. What's on your mind? What's
Yeah.
on your heart?
Well, I mean, what came to my mind, something that my father told me probably when I was 16, 17 years old. And he said, Quinn, all it takes is a made up mind. And I never really like understood that at that age. You know what I mean? It didn't take me, I was probably 35 before it really hit home to what it took to make up your mind. It sounds simple, you know what I mean? But honestly, when it comes to making up your mind, it's a level of commitment that you've really honed in. You got that determined idea, and you committed to that idea. Once you commit, then you begin to have action, and you'll move on it no matter what. So my words is just make up your mind, because that's all it takes is a made up mind.
I love it. Get in alignment and make up your mind. Get in line and make up your mind. Clark family, talk to us. We are about to say something, Valerie or Ricardo?
Yes. So my background is in education. And years back, I stopped teaching, started a business. I was thrilled because I had thought that the only thing I could do was teach. Loved what I did, put many, many hours into it, and ultimately found that I needed to go back to teach to maintain my financial living that I was doing. That's when we discovered how much we love photographing wildlife and the importance of educating children and people on taking care of our planet and taking care of the forest and why these animals are important and why different trees and things that are important that are now disappearing, and how much fun and how simple it was. For example, one day we were in Panama, and the largest rodent, and people think of a rodent as being dirty and being a rat, and the capybara is the largest rodent. And people we know have said, yeah, I've tried to photograph this animal, runs like a rabbit, won't stand still. And I happened to have a bag of mangoes, and that thing came right up to me and sat. Ricardo took his picture, and off we went. And so we have many stories like this that bring knowledge, they bring humor, they bring education. not only to children, but to adults of why it's important for us to make better choices of how we take care of our planet Earth.
That's huge. I can feel your passion
Yeah.
for the topic, and I don't ignore that. And that doesn't mean that every passion that we have is our divine purpose, but sometimes it's a clue, and sometimes it is. And so as we explore, don't ignore those things, especially when the dots start to connect. And that's why I love the balance in that framework in the book Purpose Driven Life. It was super, super helpful for me in the process of discovering my true gift. Um, and I don't know who this is for, but I come from a performing arts background. I'm a trumpet player. I've been playing the trumpet since I was in the fourth grade, 9, 10 years old, and I was good at it and becoming better at it. And I love jazz music. I love that. But I knew that I had a greater purpose in this world. Most people said, "Oh, you need to be in music. You need to major in music. You need to study music. That's your purpose. That's you need to pursue your passion." But when I did my soul searching on what is it that I was put here to do, it's far greater than music. So I don't know who that's for, but sometimes you may have different things that you're good at. The question is, what is your ultimate gift? Like, what is your ultimate role? And that answer could not come to through other people for me. It couldn't come from my parents. It couldn't come from other people. It couldn't come from my teachers. It couldn't come from myself. I had to check my creator to discover what I was created for. And it wasn't until I aligned with my creator to figure out what I was created for that I was able to start breaking through the lies, the shackles that were keeping me from becoming who I am. That's the beginning of leadership development, not becoming like somebody else. There is no leader like you on this planet. The essence of leadership is not about other people first. It's not about attracting other people to follow you. The true essence of leadership is becoming who you were truly born to be. And when we become who we were born to be, all of a sudden we become attractive and inspirational to other people. That's just a byproduct. But the purpose of leadership is not to attract followers, it's to become who we were born to be. Talk to me, somebody. What's landing on you? What's hitting you? Shelly Jasper, go ahead.
You just
Coach
confirmed that
Barbell.
if they keep on coming at me and they just keep on coming at me, you just confirmed that that's what I'm supposed to do. And that's why he's been keeping me here for 5.5 years fighting stage 4 so that I can continue to be here to show other women and men to get up, because only with faith you're up and at them every day. You just confirmed it. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, Coach, I got something to say. It go back to the Bible. You mentioned something. You remember when the man was on the boat fishing, and Jesus asked him, said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "We've been toiling all night long and have not caught anything." Then he told him, said, "Cast your net on the other side." And when he cast his net on the other side, his nets was immediately, it said immediately his nets became full with fish, and he was able to give to somebody else. And the key thing to that, till I got out of that, his nets was full, and he did not have to toil for it. And I went back was a while ago what you were saying about you don't have to toil for it. But his nets became full when he cast his net on the other side. He obeyed, and he didn't have to toil for it in his net. But the first time he was sad because he said, "I've been toiling all night long, working hard all night long, fishing. I hadn't caught nothing." But then when he cast his net on the other side, we saw the results. That's what I had
Abundance.
on my mind.
Woo! My favorite passage says, first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. That means when you
Mm-hmm.
align with the divine, when you align with who you are and you live right and according to those right standards, you are a law-abiding citizen, you are living righteously, you are living in alignment, everything else is added. You become an ambassador. I was looking up ambassador earlier. Um, I met an ambassador, and I was inspired by her lifestyle.
Thinking I need some juice,
See, what'd you say?
but I'm too.
Oh, I got a chance to see her beautiful home. Her home was beautiful, and I remember going, "Wow, how can you afford this?" And she said, I don't. It comes with the position. Like as an ambassador, it was paid for. You know, I see diplomats riding around in those luxury Mercedes Benzes. They don't have to pay for that. And I was looking up ambassador earlier today, and it was quite interesting some of the things that I read. It said the White House, I was looking up becoming a U.S. ambassador. What does it mean to be an ambassador? It says the White House thoroughly checks a candidate's qualifications. It checks their finances, their career, and their personal life before nominating them as an ambassador. Follow me. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee then privately and publicly scrutinizes the nominees. If the committee approves the nomination, it goes to the full Senate for a vote, but any senator can delay the nomination for a variety of reasons. It says some of the skills and qualities that help you that may help you be successful as an ambassador include knowledge of current events, diplomacy, cultural awareness, building and maintaining strong relationships, strong leadership skills, the ability to represent the United States effectively, knowledge of the culture, politics, economics of the country to which they are being appointed. As of February 26, 2024, the average salary for an ambassador in the United States is $191,000, but the salary range typically falls between $162,000 and $228,000. By custom, ambassadors hold rank for life, including retirement, are addressed with the title ambassador, and may use U.S. diplomatic passports for all travel. So there's a certain lifestyle that just comes with the territory when you represent your government properly. There's certain resources that come with the territory when you're representing your government, because it's not about you, you're representing the government. In fact, you are a representation of the government you represent. So for you not to be well taken care of is the greatest insult on the government that you belong to. So the government has an obligation to make sure you're well taken care of. Otherwise, it must not be that great of a government when the representatives are jacked up and neglected and not taken care of. So we're talking about these things for an earthly government. How much more when we represent a divine government that has no recession, that has no depression, that has no lack, that has no lack of anything, that has everything that's needed, and there's no corruption there. That's the government. When I started to tap into who am I born to be, and I started to understand, thanks to Dr. Miles Monroe, who helped me understand the difference between religion and the kingdom of God, and helped me understand that I am a citizen of the kingdom of God. I am a child of God. He's the King of Kings. I'm the king that he's the king of. That makes me royalty. I was created in God's image. There's no seeing myself as unimportant or invaluable in this world. False humility has no place in God's kingdom. We can't operate in who we were born to be. Number one, if we think we're more than we were created to be. And number two, if we think we're less than we were created to be. We cannot function properly in the way we were designed. And so we end up suffering, and the world ends up suffering because we don't know who we are. We haven't tapped into who we were born to be. And we haven't aligned with what we were born to do. But the minute we do, everything else around us begins to line up. Talk to me, somebody. What's landing on you tonight?
We can end it right there, Coach. You know, it's over. We can all leave now. You just said it all.
Yeah,
Let me hear your words, Mr.
We
Monroe. In
can't.
your words,
I can't follow that, man.
Mr. Dunlap, what you got?
I'd like to say
Oh,
something.
go ahead, Ms. Kramer.
Yeah, just about what everything that you're discussing here. You know what amazes me, and I still cannot even fathom wrapping my head around, is a blink of my eye is 1,000 years for God. A blink of my eye is 1,000 years for him. Therefore, our purpose, we can have multiple purposes, which I was not aware that I could have multiple purposes up to recently. But I was kind of afraid to find out what my purpose was, because then I know, okay, I'm done. He's in that. Use me. Now I'm done. And I was going, no, I don't want to go anywhere yet. And I still got things I want to do. But now I'm realizing, you know what? He's got 1,000 years looking at you. You don't even know what's in store for you. You got a lot of purposes to look into. And so with that, thank you so much for tonight.
Interesting.
Everyone
Glad
said
you're welcome.
amazing
Glad you're
things.
here. How many ever been hesitant to figure out your purpose or afraid um, of it? And I just want to encourage somebody, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you were born to do and who you were born to be. Um, the greatest threat, there's only two kingdoms in this world. There's the kingdom of darkness and there's the kingdom of light. I love that old cartoons where you got the little angel on one shoulder and the little devil on the other shoulder. It's my favorite analogy. And that little devil, it wants you to be afraid of your purpose. It wants you to be intimidated by who you were born to be. It wants you to be distracted by anything else other than the very thing you were created to do, because his intention and motive is to deceive the entire world and distract you from being who you were born to be so that you can go down with him when that time comes. And so we can go deep on that on a whole nother day and a whole nother conversation. However, when you tap into who you were truly born to be, you pluck that little devil off your shoulder that has no power except the power you give him, deception, to be distracted, to be tempted, to be busy with everything else except the main thing you were born to do and the main thing you were born to be, person you were born to be. When you start listening to the right voices, and you know the voice of truth when you hear it. You know the voice of truth when you hear it. When you pluck the liar off your shoulder and start listening to the right voices and start aligning with who you were truly born to be and what you were truly born to do, you're going to find a level of fulfillment and joy that you can't get anywhere else. You can't get anywhere else. You'll find a level of confidence that you can't get anywhere else. You'll tap into a power that people may not understand unless they're lined up as well, because you're standing on the greater power than that you can ever give yourself. When you start tapping into who you are and serving your gift in this world and mining your business, discovering your gift, honing your gift, developing your gift, and serving your gift, your true gift, is God's solution to the problem you were born to solve in this generation. There's something in this generation that you were born to do something about, and God has you here fully equipped to be and do just that. But we have to hone our skills. We've got to surround ourselves with the right people, with the right voices, the right resources. We got to pluck away the lies. We got to be in alignment. Otherwise, we're setting ourselves up for more distraction, more deception, and we find ourselves wandering through life without purpose, thinking that we're not supposed to know our purpose. And please stop telling young people you've got plenty of time. If you've been telling young people, oh, you got plenty of time to figure it out, please stop. Please stop. We're not supposed to have to wait until we're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old to figure out our purpose. That's deception. We're supposed to start tapping to that as children. But if we're not in an environment where people are focused on that, where people are asking the creator, hey, when I look at my son, I'm not asking what's the best career he can get or the best job that has the most financial security or the best benefits. All I want to know is, Lord, what did you create him to do? And how can I be a good steward as you have lent him to me? How can I help mold him into who you created him to be and what you created him to do? What resources can I put around him? What environment can I put around him? Because everything else he needs is connected to who he was born to be. You can go to BornCEO.com for those wondering how to get the book, BornCEO.com. And so it's that stewardship. So I would never tell my son, oh, you got plenty of time to figure it out. No, let's figure it out, not now, but right now.
Right now.
The sooner we figure out who he was born to be and what he was born to do, we can get him in alignment with what he's born to be and what he's born to do before he gets caught up in all these traps that we've all found ourselves in as adults. So please stop telling young people you got plenty of time. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I want to share something with you all. Earlier today, a friend of mine, he came and got me, and I went with him to the north side of Chicago to get some equipment for his boat. And on the way back, he said, hey, I want to see a little history. I said, I don't mind if I do. So he took me to a high school called Argo Christian High School, which is it's located in Summit, Illinois. And we pulled up to the high school and he took me up to a statue of a woman standing behind a podium. And when I walked up to the podium, I saw that the statue was a statue of Mamie Till Mobley. And for those of you who don't know who Mamie Till Mobley is, that was Emmett Till's mother. And on the front of the statue, I saw something that she had said at a press conference. I don't know where it was at, but the words were so profound that I had to take a picture. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page too, because this is just so profound. It kind of moved me, but I'm going to read to you what it said, and it's right in alignment of what you were just talking about. So it says, she said, we are only given a certain amount of time to do what we were sent here to do. You don't have to hear the wisdom of a lifetime. There is no time to wait. And so I wanted to share that with you.
Thank you. Thank you. If you can please type that in our Facebook group, in the comments under the video. Our Facebook group is the Born CEO Movement. Our Facebook group is the Born CEO Movement. Next to my name here on the screen is the website. If you didn't register, it'll automatically email you. Check your spam folder, and it'll have a link to our Facebook group where the replays are, the Born CEO Movement, and it'll have the link to the live Zoom for next week as well. So if y'all can go engage in the Facebook group under the video, post your comments, post your impact and your journey as well. But this is what the Born CEO Movement is all about, you all. We don't have time to waste. We don't know how much time we've been given in this lifetime. But what we do know is what we have today. And sufficient for today is its own trouble. All we need to do is be a good steward of today. Be a good manager of today. Lord, how can I be a better manager of my time today? How can I be a better manager of the relationships you've entrusted me with today? How can I be a better manager of the financial resources you've given me today? How can I be a better manager of the business that you've given me today? How can I be a better manager of the team that you've given me today? And as we can be entrusted to manage what we've already been given better, then we qualify for more. And so it's about being who we were born to be and doing what we were born to do. And part of that is being a good manager of what we've been given. So family, as we go out this week, I'm going to leave you all with this. I made a Facebook story and an Instagram post, and I turned it into some declarations. These are some BornCEO declarations. When it comes to leadership development, the first thing that we have to go to work on is our belief system. What do we believe? What do we believe about who we are, what we were born to do, what we're capable of? And these are some of the words that came to me when it comes to the BornCEO belief system. And you all can say it with me or even while you're mute, but I am the born CEO of my gift.
CEO of my gift.
I was born in this generation to help, and we can say it on mute just so the background noise isn't echoing. But say it to yourselves or say it out loud while you're on mute. I am the born CEO of my gift. I was born in this generation to help solve an important problem in this world. My true gift is God's solution to the problem I was born to solve. All the resources I'll ever need are connected to my gift. As an ambassador, everything I need is provided for by the kingdom of God. All things are working together for my good because I love God and I am in alignment with his plan and purpose. My life is protected by the kingdom of God. My family is blessed by the kingdom of God. My business is backed by the kingdom of God. I am serving my true gift to the people I'm called to serve. I am embracing my true identity as a royal priest. I am the born CEO of my gift. Family, go out there, be the born CEO of your gift. Get in alignment, make God proud, and let's come back here next week and share our growth, share our journey as we mind our business. Love y'all. Have a good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, everybody.
you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Have a great week.
You too. God bless you.
And you as well.